Alright there guys, and welcome back to another video, and calm down. I know we're back in this room. We're not in that room anymore. Simply because of the time of the day that it is. But that shouldn't be a worry, because I've recorded way more videos in this room than I have in that room. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the My Hero Academia brand new ONAs that got released recently. Now, I don't know what ONA even means. Is it the new version of an OVA? Or is it something completely different? Because I actually don't know. If you guys do know, then please do tell me in the comments what the difference between an OVA and an ONA is, if there is a difference. So these were two brand new episodes that were not canon to the story, and they still did have season 4's second opening, which is a banger of a song, by the way. And it's sung by the same people that sang Silhouette for Naruto Shippuden, so good band releasing another banging song. So this was a bit like the previous OVA special episode that wasn't relevant to the story. Like, it was like episode 20 of season 3, something like that. Remember the episode where where All Might played the villain at this jewelry store that had been robbed, and Izuku, Ochako, Asui, and Bakugo, I think, had to figure out who was the one that committed the crime and capture him. This was it was a little bit like that. It was a training exercise that had been planned out. And basically what it was is the scenario is a mall that has collapsed with somebody inside of it that still needs to be saved. And pretty much all of Class 1A have to work in small teams to save this person, which meant we had Bakugo, Kirishima, and Kaminari together. Of course we did. Those three are always together. We had Ida and Yaoyorozu together, as Ida's the class rep, and I'm pretty sure, isn't Yaoyorozu the vice class rep? I'm pretty sure she is. We had Izuku, Ochako, and Asui together. Of course, we have Izuku and Ochako together. They just love teasing us about that, don't they? They had Todoroki and Tokoyami together. And pretty much everyone else was basically nothing happened with them. We never saw them. The first episode of these two episodes was setting everything up, setting up how they're going to get inside the mall, how they're going to get to this person, thinking of all the possibilities that there could be. And let's start off with the way they went about strategy. So for strategy, what happened was Izuku, Ochako, and Asui decided to go to the lowest floor that they could, as they assumed that's where the person that is trapped would be, at the very, very bottom of the mall, as it's huge. Ida and Yaoyorozu also thought of that, but they decided to take a different way down. Everyone went a different way to make it down, with Izuku and Ochako landing on some some debris. And when they got back up, they were like this close to each other, and they do that awkward look at each other. Like, yes, you have feelings for me. Yes, I have feelings for you. But because of this show's goddamn plot, we won't tell each other. Seriously, how much longer are they going to tease us about Izuku and Ochako? They've had feelings for each other, for God's sake, since season 1. Let's be honest. Izuku had feelings for Ochako the second he met her, and she developed feelings not long after that. They've had feelings for each other minimum 3 full seasons. Seasons 2, 3, and 4 minimum 3 whole seasons. But it's been said that the reason why no relationships are happening is because they don't want to ruin My Hero Academia with relationships, the same way Naruto has been ruined with relationships in Boruto. Like, because all the characters from the first 2 series of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are married and have children, they aren't as cool and badass as they used to be. And their children aren't as badass as kids as their parents were as kids. I don't know why everyone's saying, please don't Naruto die. Of course Naruto's going to die. The very first scene of Boruto is Boruto as an adult, and then somebody telling him, I'm going to do to you what I did to your father, which means Naruto is likely dead. Yep, they from 2002 to 2017, so they spent 15 years making 2 series that span across 736 episodes in total, only to kill off the main character of those 2 series in the next one and try and make his son the hero. Nice try, but it ain't gonna work. Boruto is trash, and it always will be. Enough about that, but that seems to be why My Hero Academia does not have anyone in relationships yet. But there is so much romantic tension between the 2 of them, which is something I very much noticed never happened in season 4. Did you notice? In season 4, there was literally no romantic tension between Izuku and Ochako, but yet the very first non-canon episode after season 4, there's romantic tension between the 2 of them again. Of course there is. Anyway, while we're progressing through, Bakugo does what Bakugo always does. He just blows everything up instead of thinking rationally. Or he is thinking rationally, he just isn't acting his plan out rationally. Well, for him it is, but for no one else, but it isn't for anyone else. So part of the mall starts falling, and Ida jumps to save Yaoyorozu, injuring himself in the process, but saving her. So then, for her team and Izuku's team, it was more about getting Ida to safety first. So then we had Tokoyami and Todoroki searching for this missing, in a very, very dark place. And what happens again? What happens when Tokoyami is in a super dark place? Oh right, Dark Shadow goes mental, and Tokoyami can't really control him. That's what happens, isn't it? So that starts happening. Dark Shadow starts attacking Todoroki, knocks him unconscious for a few minutes, but that's pretty much the extent of it. Bakugo finds the emergency power finds the emergency power and has Kaminari turn it on with his electricity. And yes, that means Kaminari ends up going into his malfunctioning state where he can't speak properly. They ended up finding the civilian, which was a test dummy the whole time. And Mr. Aizawa is keeping a close eye on everything, and already has plans put in place for if everything actually starts to go south. So that ends up... He's also there with Heel Lady. You know, the really old lady. Her. She's there too, just in case people get injured, which Ida does. So Kirishima... Kaminari and Tokoyami all leave with the test dummy, while Yorozu creates a rope ladder from, well, her body, because that's her quirk, isn't it? Meanwhile, Izuku, having to be the hero that he is, runs back to go find Bakugo and Todoroki. Because if we're honest, if we're talking about the big three within My Hero Academia itself, we have, of course, the big three in Mirio, Tamaki, and I can't remember the girl's name. I never do remember her name for some reason. But the Class 1A's big three is Izuku, Todoroki, and Bakugo, isn't it? And the best part about the way Izuku, Bakugo, and Todoroki escape is all three of them use their quirks to get out of the mall. Todoroki uses his ice, Izuku uses his one-for-all full cowering, which is pretty nice because that's meant to be one of his strongest techniques. So, it is nice to see Izuku using that technique a lot in these two episodes. And Bakugo blowing everything up, as per usual. So then they make it back outside, relatively okay, and that's pretty much all that happened. There wasn't much that happened in these two episodes. It was a lot of the time spent in these two episodes were planning strategies and how to do things effectively rather than doing them. But I was okay with it because it didn't feel like it was dragging on the same way, unlike the maze when Izuku, Mirio, Nightai, when all of them were looking for Overhaul and Eri. That felt like it just dragged on for ages because we spent about 4 episodes in that maze and it just got boring. But these were only 2 episodes long and it didn't feel boring. It's almost like anything that's not related to Season 4 is good right now with My Hero Academia. Because I was praising the Heroes Rising movie back at the very beginning, start of March, as I watched it at the very end of February, as it was a really good movie. Seeing Bakugo use One for All with Izuku was an incredible moment in that. Was an incredible moment in that movie. And seeing Bakugo, Izuku, and Todoroki all working together, who are, let's be honest, the big 3 of their class. They're the 3 most important people in that class. And they're the 3 most important students in the whole show. Let's be honest. Seeing the 3 of them work together was something Season 4 just did not have. We didn't have anything like that in Season 4. And that's why season 4 was such a massive disappointment. All these great moments that happened in previous seasons or in the movies, it just didn't happen here. Although the Heroes Rising movie was released during season 4. Like, season 4 had not finished when the Heroes Rising movie was released, so that could be part of it, because I started to enjoy season 4 a bit more after watching the movie. But yeah, that will conclude this video. My overall thoughts on the brand new 2 My Hero Academia ONAs are pretty good, actually. A nice, fun, non-canon episode. 2 nice, fun, non-canon episodes that don't have any real don't make any difference to the story. Next, what's next for My Hero Academia? Well, season 5. That's what's next. When will that be released? I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess early 2022 is when My Hero Academia season 5 will begin. Think about it. Season 3 began in April of 2018 and finished in September of 2018. Season 4 began in October of 2019 and finished in April of 2020, this year. So the way it's been going, I feel like a super early 2022 starts for My Hero Academia season 5. I could be wrong, but I could be right as well. But either way, that's going to be the end of this video. I actually have another My Hero Academia related video planned, but that's for next Tuesday, because this Friday, in just 3 days' time, my 2020-2021 Premier League predictions will be here. Finally, after over a year since I made my 2019-20 Premier League predictions video, which I got a total of 1 prediction correct in that video. I'm aiming to get at least 2 for this upcoming season. So yeah, see you guys on Friday for my 2020-2021 Premier League predictions video. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on my social medias. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, and until next time guys, catch you later.